and we're at MkII Fell, aren't we?
Yeah.
Which is a caravan and motorhome club site, and we're in the south area of the Lake District of Cumbria. And we've been here for a couple of days now, haven't we? We haven't done an awful lot of filming yet, but we're going to change that today, and we're going out and about. So we'll tell you a little bit about what we've been getting up to. We arrived 2 days ago?
3 days ago, what?
2 days
Wednesday.
ago. Yeah, today's Friday.
Thursday, Friday, oh right, yeah.
Yeah. See, you lose track of time when you're out in your motorhome. And we arrived, and our friends Mark and Coral are parked on the next pitch, right next door to us. And we've been catching up with lots of chat, and we got together. We went out for dinner last night. Yeah, had a lovely meal in the restaurant.
And they're going home today, aren't they?
And they're going home today. So let's go and see Mark. Here he is, look. Hello. There's Mark, right next door to us over here. Yeah. Nice being neighbours, isn't it, Mark?
It is.
Yeah. We're just going to have a little selfie, and then we'll say our goodbyes.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
See what Coral's up to.
Grab Coral, shall we?
Yep. Where shall I go?
Right.
I'll go in the middle there. I'll flip it up. There we go.
Get Sue in a bit more this time. Yeah. Gives a wave. Lovely. See you, Mark.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
You filming yourself?
Yeah, just up the other end of the site. There's someone else we know, isn't there?
Yeah.
So we'll go and knock on their door
passengers today.
and see if they're up.
Make sure we behave ourselves.
Yeah, we've got to be on our best behaviour today, haven't we? Yeah, and you'll see why in a minute. It's a bit of a first time for us, but should be a bit of fun.
Thoroughly enjoying their company.
Yeah,
and Mark and Coral.
Yeah, be a bit of fun. Go knock on the door then, Sue. Difficult to guess who it is. It's a different van. But it's Bob and Jenny.
How are you?
We're a bit early, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
We are a bit early, but we're gate crashing. We're so excited we wanted to come in early. I've got the camera running, Bob. You ain't got anything you're washing out or anything, have you?
No, I think the flies are done up.
Oh, that's right.
Cozy.
Too much information, folks. All right, we'll get in the warm and then we'll have a little chat. Well, we've arrived at the Lakeland Motor Museum. Let's have a look. Adults $9.50. I'm looking forward to this. This is somewhere we've not been before, and dog friendly. We've left our two little pooches behind today. And here's the entrance. Well, as soon as we arrive, we find motorcycles. Model T, Sue.
Yeah.
Smurf blue, this one.
That Ford Cortina, was that what we had for my wedding car?
That's a Ford Granada. Yeah, shall we go around and look at it?
Oh, yeah, you've got
Yeah,
to
go
go in
round.
arrows.
You see them hanging out with their machine guns, can't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Back.
Yeah, real gangster car, isn't it? A Cadillac, 1938. Oh, beauty.
Yeah, same colour.
This is when they were called SS.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind going for a spin in one like that.
You like the open top, don't you, Sue? It's the old Bentley again. I think this one here might suit Sue. Let's see what she says. The MG from 1954. I've always wanted an MG. I've never actually got round to owning one, and you never know, I might treat myself one day. Don't think I'll get an old model like this one, but certainly would love to own an MG at some point. Let's have a look at the information. See, you can tell I'm hovering over this one because I like it so much. These old Austins here, these were around when I was a boy. This one's a 1957 A35, and we used to see a lot of these buzzing up and down Spring Road in Ipswich while we were waiting for the bus. Yeah, it's all leather inside, it's a beautiful little thing. I love the little rack on the top with the cases. It's real cracking cars. These are lovely. And of course, we've forgotten it's only in recent years that we don't have the road fund licence, or tax disc as we used to call it. They phased that out a while back, but used to be something that you had to renew every 12 months. So what do you think of the green one, Sue?
Which one?
The green one.
Yeah, lovely.
You like that?
I do.
I thought that might be your favourite. The MG. Now I do remember the Humber. Now Humber always had trouble with rust. There's a lot of chrome on here, as there was in these days. But we still love them. Once again, all leather interior. And this one is the estate model. And a few bikers.
Yeah.
Ducati. Now this one here, Austin 1100. So Bob's just corrected me, this one's the A40.
Is it an A25?
It's on the back, definitely an A40.
Oh, it is
Bob.
A40. Oh,
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah, so it's a little bit bigger. And yeah, this little chap here reminds me of James Bond. Made by Messerschmitt, German.
Look at 3 people in there.
2 at the back, 1 at the front.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a 1+2.
But you could be too big to fit in there, could you?
And the matchless.
I challenge you to get in there.
And everybody recognised this one. Everyone recognised the John Cooper, the Mini Cooper. Real classic, that one. This one says it's a limited edition. 1990. It was before the car was sold off to BMW, a German manufacturer. Wow, this is a bit luxurious, isn't it? Oh, you see, MG again. The old BP Super. And all mechanical dials in there. All these old signs. I remember a lot of them. Yeah. And the corner shop used to do the deliveries on the bike. Now, this is a Triumph Herald, isn't it, Bob?
Yeah. Is it Herald? Yeah.
Looks like it with the two-tone.
Yeah.
That would be the one to have, the two colours, wouldn't
This
it?
is probably the Vitesse, isn't it? Oh no, no, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, it is a Vitesse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
a little sign there
The
saying
front
Vitesse.
was slightly different, isn't it?
1600 6-cylinder engine.
Yeah.
One lady owning for
this
nearly
was a sporty
50
model.
years. It certainly was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The one to have with the white stripe right the way down from front to back.
Yeah. We'll go faster stripes.
That's it.
A friend of mine had a Herald, and it was one of the roofless ones. And I remember it said when he went round corners, he had to hang. You have to hang on to the door because the door came open because the chassis twisted.
Can't imagine that, can you? In this day and age. Yeah. And the one behind you, is that a Scimitar?
Yeah, Capri.
Capri. Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The console Capri.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Very long.
Yeah.
Influenced by the US, of course.
Oh yeah, there's a huge influence from the US.
Yeah.
The fins at the back.
Yeah. Another look at that in a moment when we go around to the other side. Oh, we just noticed this is an amphi car, meaning amphibious. It's 1966, so judging by the colour, that must have been the height of the 60s, isn't it?
Yeah.
And again, classic interior. Yeah, yeah. On top.
You can see the propeller.
You see the propeller in the mirror?
This is the fish out of water turned inside out. This is the net animal that has taken the life of fish. Where there's no such thing as a speed cop or a hold up with a light.
They're saying that's a lot of money. 2,800 and 3,360, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine it loads of people going down to the river and driving the camera?
Yeah.
1974 Citroen with the pneumatic suspension. Always ahead of their day with the style and shape, weren't they, Bob?
Oh yeah.
Until you came to one like this. And I always thought they looked sort of retro.
Yeah.
Is this a Citroen Diane?
Possibly.
Let's have a look round front.
6.
It's a 2VC, 2CV, yeah.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
600.
There we go, let's have a little look at the spec of that. Again, mid-80s then.
Yeah. Yeah. So 4.9 million related vehicles were produced.
Wow.
Amy, the Diane.
Yeah. Have a better look at this Capri from this side. You really catch the length of that boot. And the back of the Triumph as well. Unique styles from the 60s. Now look at these little fellas. 1965 Peel Trident, it says. There's a little bubble car they used to call them, didn't they? And these little micro cars. Tiny, of course, it was the start of things to come. These days we drive little cars all the time, don't we? Not quite this small, but... And the old Trabant from Eastern Europe, 1971. 3 million produced in East Germany. Let's go around in the next section of the museum.
A bubble car.
TR5. Black leather inside there again. 2+2. And this is a Spitfire. Real 1960s and 70s dream. Now I was a proud owner of one of these, the Yamaha FS1E, and this one, mine was a tan coloured one. This is yellow, of course, but they were limited to 30 miles an hour. They were called a moped because they had pedals, but we didn't recognise the pedals, we just knew it was a motorbike. And in 1978 I was a proud owner of one of those. And there's another Mini, British Leyland Mini, 1978, and a Ford Fiesta. There was a new boy on the block, 1980. And lots of Smurfs in the back there. Oh my word, there's a whole collection of Smurfs. Look at all them. Now, if I remember rightly, they were Esso fuel. They used to give them away. You get tokens. Ah, now, the CBX. Now, we had a Honda 550 K3, didn't we, Sue?
I know it's Honda.
And this is a CBX, which is the 1050cc.
You can see all Smurfs in there.
So here's a bike from Speedway days. The Ipswich Witches, of course. and my friend Steve would know this one. I think he still owns one. Lives down in Cornwall, and it's the Honda 404 4-cylinder, 1976. That's about the age of Steve's, I think. He's still got it. They really were smooth machines, and I learnt to drive in a Ford Escort Mark I when I was 19, and I think it was a dark blue or a maroon colour, I can't remember now, but of similar age. And a Volvo, been a proud owner of one of these, towed a caravan behind it in the mid 80s. 2.2 litre estate. Father-in-law Brian had a green one just like that. L Reg, yeah, 1972. And a Singer. And there's a Triumph Bonneville there. Now I know Sue's brother had a Triumph Bonneville. Let's see if we can get a better shot of that from over here. You could always hear them coming down the road, and I notice it's got the mandatory little drip tray underneath as well. The final motorbike I had was a Honda 550 K3. I haven't got one of those here, but this is the closest to it. Mine was a silver one with 4 chrome pipes coming up either side, so it got 2 this side, 2 the other side, and that is really close to what we had, Sue and I, when we first met.
We're going upstairs.
And Sue wants to show me something.
We're going upstairs now.
Okay. More lovely signs.
Signs.
We wonder where all these old signs disappeared to. They all ended up in these museums. A real impressive collection of bicycles and tricycles. Quad bikes. Penny farthing up on the wall. Number 4 there. And a pentacycle. Wow. But it was heavy to pedal. There's a huge collection of bikes, mopeds, scooters, all sorts of bikes here. Whole row of them. I'll wander along here quite quickly. And down here to what you're getting down to the Vespers and the Lambrettas. All model cars.
How to use handlebars.
Oh yeah.
650 Thunderbird from Triumph. And the one at the back is a Tiger.
Is that your jacket up there, Trevor?
Similar, mine had yellow stripes.
All right.
My leather jacket, yeah. Yamaha stripes, I believe. This one's the Norton Dominator, Model 7. And the Ariel at the back in maroon. 1955 Model KH Hunter 500cc. Real beauties, aren't they? I knew we'd find a Vespa. 1996. 1963 Vespa there. I think my brother Derek had one of those. And a Lambretta. There's the Lambretta. Cream one. Very similar to what Derek had. 1957. French. I thought they were originally Italian, but I could be wrong. A Sunbeam and a Norton International. There's a few American plates up there.
You could add to them.
Yeah, I've got a few of those at home.
Some of them.
Vincent, Black Knight, Grey Flash. All the old Castrol oil cans. The plastic one on the shelf there, Castrol GTX. It's the one I remember having. Used to top up my Hillman Avenger with that stuff on a weekly basis. All the brass headlamps, horns, and all the little trophies they used to put on the front of the car, badges.
Monsieur Henri Minier, the owner, designer and builder of the machine, has come over with it. He doesn't speak much English, but in a moment or two he'll tell you all about it.
And all the little dinky toys.
At 17 miles an hour, and the cost.
More motorbikes downstairs. A car. 1924. Austin 7 from 1936. And we're moving into the area of recent memory. 1982 Ford Capri Mark III 2.8i. Now that huge bonnet on the front of that, look at that. And in red on the side it had injection. Now Sue and I went to our wedding in a car like this, a 1982. This is a Ford Cortina Mark IV. No, Mark V. Oh, that's the last one off the run then, Mark V. We had a Ford Granada for our wedding car, and it was that colour. Sue's dad had a Mark IV in metallic blue. Family cars of their day. Here's the Rover, and 1986 Rover 800 series or 825, 2.5 litre V6 engine, and then the DeLorean. There's a few of these about, stainless steel, and John DeLorean from 1980. I seem to remember they were built in Northern Ireland. Had the gull wing doors. Yeah, nice clean specimen. And the Sierra. Yeah, that came along and replaced the Cortina. This is the Cosworth, 1986. And we all remember this one. The Vauxhall Corsa, isn't it? Yeah. 1995. More recent. It's a nice clean example of a Corsa. The Ducati 900.
Did you see the things up there?
Yeah.
Hot air balloon?
Yeah. Saw them from the top. Did you go on the balcony?
No.
And a Corvette in electric blue. Lovely car. I can remember some of these old caravans on the site, stand near the seaside. Don't remember the wheels being that big though. We're going to have a look inside, hey Sue? Bit of a job to see. I'm not sure if you can see in there.
Just about.
It's quite nice. Look up in this window. Yeah. Very cosy. And then behind us is this other big beast. Remember these being down in rows along the seaside on the east coast when I was a lad. Old aluminium frame windows, single glazed. Well, we're coming in the Campbell exhibition, and the first one that we spotted was this lovely old Land Rover, isn't it, Sue?
Yeah.
Look at that. And Series 1. 1954.
It's an 86-inch one.
Yeah. It was last taxed in 1995.
Yeah. The original ones were 80-inch wheelbases.
Ah. So it's a short, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it became an 88-inch wheelbase.
Wow. Lots of exhibits here in the cabinet of the of Campbell's car. Yeah. And there's the legendary Bluebird.
This way. Come on down.
This time failure was only temporary. When he took Bluebird out onto Lake District, Campbell set another new water speed record. Well, this is the good old days of the Roman arena, and which has carried down to the Colosseum to watch the gladiator. And let's make no mistake about it, John.
This is we're on to water now with this one. Hydroplane, 1967. The size of it.
If on the other hand you run into Skoda troubles and you get that getting haywire at 200 knots plus, well, that's another. We also haven't grown up in a sense. So,